Shane, can you just talk us through the past week and the decision process and the thought process around the return and then coming back?
Yeah, it's been a very interesting week, really. The most amazing week of my life with the birth of my little boy. To be able to be home, to be able to experience that is something that, if I didn't know actually what was involved and to be able to see something so special, I wouldn't have realised how special it was. So to be able to be home for that was something that I'll certainly will always remember and cherish forever. And then obviously the other side of things, with the cricket side of things, it's been an intense week but a very good week. It's been great to be able to actually have a few very good chats to Pat Howard and constructive chats about the way we are going to move forward, because it's so important for us to be able to make sure that we're on the same page and that we are really moving forward, to be able to, both of us, to be able to make sure that, and especially me, to be doing everything I possibly can to be able to help out the Australian cricket team in any way, to be able to achieve the things that we know we want to achieve and we know we can achieve with the right things in place. I've also had one in particular great chat to Mickey Arthur as well. So it was just brilliant. It's just been really good to be able to just nut out a few things that obviously, because I had to fly home because of the birth of my baby, we weren't really able to nut out a few things that unfortunately I was just about on the flight immediately. But with that, I do want to thank Mickey and Michael especially for how unbelievably compassionate they were, to be able to have the kindness in their heart really to allow me to be able to come home, to be able to experience the birth of my little boy. It wasn't the ideal time, that's for sure. It would have been better for me to be there in the team environment. There's no doubt about that, to be able to go through the experience all together, I suppose, of what happened. But for them to be able to give me the opportunity to be able to come home to see the birth of my baby, I'm certainly forever grateful. So it's been as I said, it's been a interesting week, but it's been a very good week.
You mentioned last week, Shane, that you were disappointed there by some of Pat's comments. Was there a misunderstanding or crosswise, or did he apologise over anything at all?
As I said, in the end we had a few discussions about the various issues that we both had, and we both aired those in those conversations. And as I said, now it's been great because we've been able to sort of nut things out and get on the same page. And in the end, like anything, you do have your ups and downs with different with relationships with different people. And in the end, it's great that we're now both going in the exact same direction. And I'm really excited about being able to get back within the group and contribute like I really know how I can.
Shane, given the past week and all that, do you ever entertain the idea of not going back?
Well, look, to be honest, it was the only reason why I came home, as I said, was for the birth of my baby. So, of course, there was a lot of different emotions that were going through my mind at the time when I found out the news about my suspension. And also when Lee, my wife, let me know that things were seriously changing with that our little boy was going to come a couple of weeks earlier than we thought. So there's a lot of different emotions that were going through my mind and my head at that time. So it's nice that things have panned out the way they have, and it's been, from the cricket perspective, there's been a lot of constructive conversations that we've had, and for me, my mind's totally clear, and as I said, I'm really excited to be able to get back on the plane and get back into the team to be able to contribute as well as I possibly can.
Shane, congratulations. Is Lee happy to be going back, so to speak?
Yes, in a way. She knows how tough it's been away from the family side of things, with the different conversations that have had to be had in regards to being able to make sure that we're all, as a whole team, as Cricket Australia, all moving forward in the same direction. Mm-hmm. So she's really excited for me to be able to get back amongst the team, because she knows how much it means to me to be able to play cricket for Australia and contribute as well as I can to the success of the Australian team. It's been something, the most special time in my life to be able to share with Lee. I think she probably didn't realise how hands-on I was probably going to be as a dad. So if I wasn't here home for the birth, she probably wouldn't have realised how much well, she knew I was going to absolutely love being a dad, but it's been something that has been the most special thing in my life. So it's been great to be able to share all those experiences, especially the immediate experiences of being parents together. So it's been a great time.
Shane, congratulations on the birth. Do you find it ironic that Michael Clarke was part of the leadership group that demoted you? Now with his back injury, he could miss the fourth test and you may captain the side.
Oh, no, I don't see it ironic at all. Look, it's part and parcel of playing the game of cricket is injuries, and I certainly know from a lot of experience how, especially at times, how unfortunate some of the timing can be, and I'm certainly that's happened most times I've been injured, to be quite honest. So, look, in the end, Michael's always, he always has been very supportive, and as I said previously, for Michael to be so compassionate about me being able to come home at that time, which, as I said, within the team environment certainly was an ideal time to be able to leave the team, really shows how much compassion he does have as a person, and it really means a hell of a lot to me and my family as well. So, in the end, it is unfortunate, and hopefully everyone will have their fingers crossed that he'll be right, because in there Michael has had a few issues with his back at times, but he's always seemed to recover very quickly as well, so everyone will have their fingers crossed.
Given with your chats with Mickey, you will definitely be keeping the vice captaincy for the fourth test, maybe even the captaincy, and then where do you expect to be back in the team?
Yes, at this point in time, that's the talks. Is that I'm still the vice captain and contributing as a senior player. And Mickey, as I said, the leadership group has been very, very supportive of all of that. Of course, it's been disappointing how things have panned out from my perspective, and I really let myself and the team down by not doing what I was meant to do. And that, for me, I'm extremely disappointed that I did that, and I have copped it on the chin, the things that have happened, and I'm just very excited about moving forward now. And whatever plays out in the future, I'm just very excited to be able to get on that plane and get back into the swing of things with the group.
Shane,
Sorry, Jamie. Shane, Pat's comments that you're sometimes team player. Have you spoken specifically about why he felt that, and are you convinced after the chats that he no longer thinks that, or where is that at?
Look, in the end, Pat and myself certainly had a few very constructive chats, and we have nutted out a lot of our issues. I definitely don't want to go into exactly what those are, because that is for between myself and Pat. But we certainly are on the same page now. We've talked through a number of the different issues that we've had, and unfortunately some of those were aired in the public for public consumption. But as I said, we put that behind us, and we both certainly have the same goal, to be able to do everything we possibly can to get the Australian cricket team to number one in all formats of the game, and that's what we're certainly going to be doing.
Shane, with the team looking as if it's about to go 3-0 down, are you hoping that you can bring some kind of positivity to a lift to the group? With obviously you've been pretty much on a high the last few days.
Yeah, absolutely. It certainly is I suppose also being away from the group has made me certainly miss not being around to be able to help out, and also the other perspective of my life as well. Certainly puts life and cricket into perspective, exactly what it means to me to be able to play the game of cricket, and I certainly always have and will continue to love the game of cricket, and also the privilege and honour to be able to represent my country. So look, I'm just really excited to be able to get on the plane and be able to help out in any way I possibly can for us to be able to turn our fortunes around.